This video is brought to you by TS4U IT Engineering Bootcamp.
We are human being, and it's okay. And we get negative, we get demotivated, we get a lot of whispering. Did it work? This question is good. How do you actually keep focus on yourself and ignore the noise, but focusing, avoiding the politics, and stop judging other people for yourself? Like, what do you think? I know what you did. But you share with everybody else.
Right. I understand that's, again, we're human beings. The process will look different for everyone. I mentioned earlier, yes, just because something is working out for me now doesn't mean the journey has been smooth. Doesn't mean I didn't make mistakes. Doesn't mean I didn't struggle. Doesn't mean I didn't have doubts. I did. But again, it the garden that you will water will bloom flowers that are for you. So first of all, I understand it can be a struggle. Even I struggle with motivation, job market good or bad, whether I can answer questions or not, whether I will ever find a career in this. Just I understand that it can be daunting, but again, I know it just sounds like very corny or basic advice, but again, it's all about determination and focus and consistency. My only main word of advice to you is just don't quit. If you feel bad in between, okay, take a day to feel bad, next day get back on it again, but just don't quit. There will be ups and downs in the journey, but just don't quit. There is the right opportunity out there for you in perfect timing. And during the process, because different people are different people are processing this lack of motivation or this difficulty differently. And we want to be there for each other. We want to support each other. We want to encourage each other. People may have doubts. We want to help them overcome the doubts. But if anyone is struggling too much if there is anywhere where there is too much negativity, it is also your responsibility to step back and make sure that negativity does not pollute you. Because as much as we want to and love to support our peers, which we always should, you do not lose when you help each other, because success is not a limited resource. It's for everyone. There's no end limit to it. But at the same time, we also have to know when to step back and when to not let anybody else's negativity or doubts pollute us, because we're on our own committed journey and goals. Other people are too, but maybe they're processing those emotions differently. So if we cannot encourage them, then we have to step back. There will be moments, because again, we're all human and we struggle with emotions that are that come from difficulty differently. It is our responsibility to make sure that we're not entertaining the wrong conversations. We're not lending our ears or spreading the wrong things we're hearing. If we have doubts, then let's go to the source and clear it up. Let's not hear word of mouth or just ear by ear. It's okay if you have doubts, then take it up, reassure yourself. But your energy is precious. Yes, this journey is a lot. It's daunting. It's better to reserve your energy to focus on yourself and keep going at it instead of spending that energy on negativity or, discouragement. So a big part of this job search process, all the way, I mean, at all times, positivity is so key. You'll understand why positivity is such a big strength when you're in these situations, because motivation and focus and the right presence is very important. If you have questions, if you have doubts, if you're struggling, reach out to the community for good advice, for encouragement, so people can share and there's, positivity around. It's okay. For a long time, I waited for the right job. It felt like nothing's working out. It didn't mean that, okay, that means there will never be a job. That means it was the wrong path for me. It didn't mean that I was given false promises. Sometimes, the process is difficult and you just need to be patient, and talk to the right people if you really need to restore that encouragement. But don't entertain the wrong company, the wrong conversations that will only pull you back more behind. And I hope this helps. This is an important part of the process because you will naturally face some discouragement or lack of motivation. Sometimes rejections and failures will really hurt your feelings and demotivate you. There were some moments after some interviews I cried. That didn't mean it was over. That didn't mean, oh, this was a false promise. Why did I get into this? No. It's all a learning curve to everything. So just make sure you stay motivated and you're with the right mentors, the right words of advice, and the right encouragement. That's very important.
Thank you.